number of items, conjunctive obligations, the general rule, definition, identification, effects, and analysis. Obligations involving multiple items can be conjunctive or alternative. Here, the obligation at issue is conjunctive. An obligation is conjunctive when it binds the obligor to multiple items of performance that may be separately rendered or enforced. In that case, each item is regarded as the object of a separate obligation, and there is a piecemeal discharge of the performance. The parties may provide that the failure of the obligor to perform one or more items shall allow the obligee to demand the immediate performance of all the remaining items. This is known as an acceleration clause. Alternative obligations: general rule, identification, definition, effects, choice, and possibility and unlawfulness, good faith, and analysis. An obligation is alternative when the obligor is bound to render only one of two or more items of performance. With an alternative obligation, there is only one obligation and it is treated as such. When the obligor performs one of the allowable items of performance, the obligation is considered fulfilled such that the obligation is extinguished. The obligor can choose which item of performance in an alternative obligation to render unless the parties agree otherwise. If the one who has a choice fails to exercise it after a demand by the other to do so, the one who made the demand may choose. The demand must be seasonally made. Seasonably made means that if there is a condition attached, that condition must have already been fulfilled. The one with the choice gets a reasonable time after the demand by the other to exercise the choice. If the impossibility of one or more items of performance is due to the fault of the obligee, the obligor is not bound to deliver any of the items that remain, since the privilege of choosing has been destroyed by the obligee. The obligor not at fault may either exercise his choice among the remaining items or demand the return of whatever he has already given to the obligee. This is the result because of the overriding obligation of good faith. Good faith shall govern the conduct of the obligor and the obligee in whatever pertains to the obligation.